Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Amanullah. You're watching my YouTube channel, Dr. Aman's video. Dear viewer, today we will discuss about the normal microbial flora or normal flora of the human body. First, we will define the normal flora. Then we will discuss the influencing factor of the normal flora. Then we will discuss the anatomical sites or anatomical region of the body which contain normal flora and the others which do not contains the normal flora. Then we will discuss the significances, or you can say the advantages and disadvantages of the normal flora. So starting with the what do you mean by normal flora? Normal flora is the mixture of microorganisms which are associated with different anatomical regions of the skin and mucous membranes which is in contact with the external environment. So this mixture of microorganism is known as microbial flora or normal microbial flora. This mixture contains bacteria and fungi, because virus and parasites are usually not the member of normal microbial flora. And this normal microbial flora is associated with every human being. This normal microbial flora usually present shortly after birth and it present till death of that human being. But it is important to know that all the members of microbial flora do not attach to the body shortly after birth, but it start to accumulating at different site of the anatomical different sites of the human body with the passage of time. So it complete with the passage of time, but it start to attach to the body shortly after birth from the environment, because we know that there are usually 10 power 13 cells present in a human being, and it carry 10 power 14 member of bacteria or normal flora on the surface of the human body. So influencing factor of the microbial flora, there are several factors which can influence the compositions of the microbial flora or the presence or absence of the microbial flora. These factors include age, environment, nutrition, and genetics and gender. For example, the normal microbial flora of the vagina is different in the different ages of the female, like it is different in infancy, then it is different in adolescence, pre-puberty, puberty, and post-menopause stages. So the age is a factor which can influence the compositions of the normal microbial flora. It is also important to know that normal microbial flora is present in which parts of the body and which parts of the body are free from the normal microbial flora. So it is very important to know that normal microbial flora is only associated with the skin and mucous membrane, because these two organs make interface or make a junctions of the body where body exposed to the environment or outer environment. So microbial flora can present on these sides of the body: whole skin and mucous membrane of the oral cavity, upper respiratory tract, mucous membrane of the eye known as conjunctiva, mucous membrane of the gastrointestinal tract, and mucous membrane of the urogenital tract. So these are the anatomical sites of skin and mucous membrane where you can find the normal microbial flora, while other organs of the body, for example brain, heart, lungs, liver, spleen, or tissue like blood, these are free from the normal microbial flora, or you can say that microbial flora is not present in these areas. These areas can only be populated or contaminated with microorganisms in the presence of an infection, not in normal condition. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of the normal microbial flora to the human body? So the advantages include that it provide defense, or it play a role in the defense of the human body or human being against the foreign invader or against the foreign invading microorganisms. How? By two mechanisms. Number one, they occupy the site of attachment on the skin and mucous membrane. Therefore, they do not allow other organisms to attach to those site of attachment. In this way, they cause interference to the attachment of the foreign microorganisms and provide defense to the human body, and this is known as mechanism of interference. While in the second option, what they do, they secrete substances like bacteriocin against the other foreign bacteria, and they try to kill those bacteria with the help of those substances. For example, the bacteria normally present in the oral cavity of a person. So whenever foreign microorganism or foreign bacteria enter into the oral cavity, so the normal member of the microbial flora of the oral cavity secrete bacteriocin and other antagonistic substances to the foreign invader, and they try to kill that bacteria. So this is the second mechanisms through which it provides defense to the human host. Besides this, they also produced very important vitamin, including vitamin B and vitamin K into the intestine of the human being, or you can say that the member of the normal flora of the intestine or gastrointestinal tract produced vitamin K and vitamin B for the human beings. So human being, the gastrointestinal tract of the human being absorb these vitamin K and B. Disadvantages of the normal flora include, because some of the member of the normal flora can cause diseases, but they can cause diseases in two conditions. Number one, whenever the immune system of the person become compromised because of any disease or procedure like diabetes, like chemotherapy, like cancer, like organ transplant. So in that case, the immune system of the person become compromised. So in that case, the member of the normal flora can cause disease to that person, and that type of infection caused by the member of the normal flora are known as opportunistic infection, and these pathogens are known as opportunistic pathogen because they wait for opportunity. Whenever an opportunity arises for causing infection, so they take benefit of that opportunity. Secondly, they can cause disease whenever there is a change in the usual anatomical site of the member of the normal flora, because member of the normal flora are non-pathogenic, or you can say that they do not cause disease when they present at their usual anatomical site. Whenever they change their anatomical site, so they can cause disease in the other sites because they are not the member of the normal flora of that anatomical site. For example, E. coli is the member of the normal flora of the gastrointestinal tract. So whenever this E. coli get a chance to change its anatomical site from gastrointestinal tract to the vaginal tract or urogenital tract, so they can cause urinary tract infection in the urinary tract, because urinary tract is not the site of its inhabitants. The site of its inhabitants is gastrointestinal tract. So in that case, when it get opportunity to change its anatomical site, so then they can cause a disease. Besides this, we know that there is a great research ongoing on the normal flora. So it has been occurred in the research that a germ-free animal has been recovered from the mother through C-section, and they has been raised in the germ-free environment. So it has been evaluated that the microbial flora can affect the anatomy, physiology, lifespan, and cause of the death of the animal. So it is also important to know that the normal microbial flora can affect these three things. So I hope you would find this short video about normal flora influential and beneficial for yourself? So if it is the case, then I would request you to please subscribe my YouTube channel Dr. Aman's video, and also hit bell icon in order to get notification for my upcoming video. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Fi Amanillah.